Hello everyone! Today I started this brand new channel to talk with you about the game called Rise of Cultures. We will be talking about this game in depth here, from a complete beginner's perspective as well as high-end player. Now on this channel you will get tips and hints about this game. No matter if you're completely new or a highly experienced player, you might find information on this channel highly useful. We'll be talking about Rise of Cultures. This game has a lot of pros and cons. I will tell you all about them, and just for that reason I started a brand new account, and as well you will see my high-end account with the most advanced era possible at the moment. So without further ado, let's get into the gameplay of this completely new free-to-play account. Here, as you can see, I'm starting a brand new account and the game is just now loading, so we'll just have to wait a few seconds. The game will greet you with your first main hub building and the first character you're gonna meet here, which is Felix, who says, "Hi there chef, I'm Felix," and he will tell you about your workers and how to develop your civilization from the start. So basically this is a tutorial, more likely than the real gameplay. So now he's telling you that workers can build, produce stuff on the farms, for example, and explore. He means that there will be incidents in your city, like a small encounters you could do. It will require you to send workers there to finish it over a certain amount of time. It can be 2 minutes, it can be half an hour, but overall in the end you will get certain bonuses, resources, event coins, and etc and etc. So let's get into the game. Now, as you see, Felix has guided us to build our first farm. Now farms produce food, which is essential for growing your culture, as well as gold, but we will get to the gold later. Now farms are required to you manually put the production up. As you see now, this production, the first one, costs us 1 worker, and it produces quite fast, in few seconds, your first 3 food. Later on you will get it a lot more, and you will have a lot more different options how to put up a production, but since this is a tutorial, you're getting just a preview how to use your workers, how they go to work on the farm, and then they return to your city after finished working. Now Felix is telling us that we need to build houses, because houses produce gold. Your villagers, workers, and everybody else pays taxes, and you can collect those taxes on the houses as the gold. So now, in order to build a home, we should enter the Stone Age, which is kinda also a tutorial age. You can finish it pretty quickly. Now it shows here that you need 1 research point to research your first tribal settlement research. And now you can build your own small house. Now in a minute it will show us a beautiful screen, which you will be following and will be willing to see all the time. The screen of advancement of new era. And it says, "Welcome to Stone Age." Now you can see mammoths, buildings there, everything. Those screens are beautiful. It shows you kind of preview what you're gonna see, what kind of architecture will be in this specific era you're entering. At the moment we're going to Stone Age. Your main hub building is always automatically updated with the change of an era. So now Felix is telling you that your workers are happy that you reached the Stone Age and they updated your main hub, so it looks appropriate for the new age. And now, Jeff, look, the new age allows us to build better homes and increase our worker capacity. Now the main point of the houses is that they give you workers. Workers are essential, you will never get enough of them. And also they give gold. Now gold is easier to get than the food, because gold is produced automatically. You don't need to spend workers on that to get your gold, but you need to log in into the game a few times a day just to refresh your production on your farms to get more food. So food is considered harder to get by many players. It's not so hard, but it is because you actually have to play the game to actually get it, which is kind of funny to consider it hard. Now, Felix is happy that you get this first house, and this house provided you with one extra worker. And now he's showing us that we can upgrade some more techs in our tech tree to upgrade farms, upgrade everything, and basically advance and learn something new for your culture. And now, the first thing that we're gonna research is cultivation. Cultivation will unlock an upgrade for your rural farms. In total, you will have many different types of farms, but first is rural. Now, rural farm goes for upgrade, and upgrade will give her certain benefits, like it will produce more food as the first one. And what I also like about the Stone Age, that the buildings are built like in seconds, not in hours, which is nice. But this is not that type of game where you wait for months. No. The longest time period to build something is probably 12 to 15 hours, which is not much. You can just put it up before you go to sleep and you wake up and everything is built already. So now you got the quests unlocked. Now these quests are essential to advance in New Era. To advance to the New Era, it is not only required to fill the tech tree, it will also require you to complete all the quests from the previous era. So that's how it goes here in this game. Many people struggle with entering New Era and they say, why I can't, the game is not allowing me, it's bugged. It's not bugged. Like 95% of time, you just need to complete all the quests. Now you will be able to see that our farm was upgraded and now we have a longer production tree available, so you can put up to 3, which is kind of nice. You don't have to do it one by one. And now we can see that the next upgrade will give us, and the culture bonus what will get us. But that will unlock pretty soon, a little bit later. So now we completed our first quest, so we get 100 food from it. Now the next quest requires us to build some more houses and some more farms. But first, let's check the windows. So you get the trade window, which is not available in the moment. Now you have this window with buildings, commanders and everything, which you will unlock in the closest future. Alliance will come in the Bronze Age, and the treasure hunt also comes with an alliance. It's the main event of the alliance you will participate in. Now Alliance City obviously comes with that, and then there is World Wonders, essential thing to boost your production, boost your military, boost whatever you get there. But now let's keep on with the quests and build some more houses. Now before you build it, you can check its info. Like this house will give you +1 worker, 300 gold per hour, takes 2x2 squares, gives 1 worker, 5 seconds to build. And the Luxurious Home gives you 3 times more gold, +2 workers, but it's for gems. So gems, you can get them in many different ways in the game. They're granted to you for encounters and everything. Also, of course, you can buy them, but this game is not that type of game where you have these pop-up messages all the time, like buy this, buy that, buy that. This game does not force you to buy anything. It can be completed completely free to play. Just this game is all about patience. You don't need to rush, you don't need to do anything, you just need to play the game, enjoy it at its own speed, and you will eventually get to the latest era available. But if you want to speed up things and just get some more workers, a little bit speed up the process of getting gold, food and everything, you can of course buy those luxurious houses and farms. Now here we have the tech tree. For the Stone Age, it's not so big and it's not so costly, but as you see, eras go on and you will eventually end up at the moment Sicilian era is the latest era available. Now I'm just collecting gold here and food, and we need one more house to build to finish the quest line. Now let's do just that, and we place our house, we press that button, and 5 seconds, voila, the house is there with us. And now Felix is gonna be happy and provide us with the new quest. But no, here we have Harold showing up. Harold will be your first commander of your military troops. Now he's telling us that in order to get more space for your buildings, you need to conquer the lands, and then as a reward for certain regions like this one, you can see rewards on the left, you can get more land expansions for your main city. Now you can buy land expansions with gems, but trust me, it's not needed. When you reach Max Era, you will have almost all of them unlocked without gems. So it's best to spend money, these, not money, but these gems, which you will get from encounters and everything. It's better to use it for something like farms or houses or something like that. Now, what we're seeing is the test battle with the Harold. Harold is throwing rocks at the enemy troops, and he provided us with some all-time archers and warriors to win against wild boars. Now the first battle is won. It's just a tutorial, as I told you. We push this back to map, and we see that the region is conquered. We get 150 gold for that, and just when we press claim, we can press acquire the goods that are provided for finishing a certain region. And now we got one land expansion available. You will get plenty of them at the start of the game and a little bit lower amounts towards the end game, but still you will get a lot of them and still will be able to unlock almost most of the expansions available. Now, these guys, he's telling us, were mercenaries. But of course, it was a tutorial, so now we will have to build our own infantry barracks to create our own first infantry troops. Now, there are many troops available in this game. Like, you have infantry, heavy infantry, archers, there is a different type of archers as well, siege weapons and everything. But first you start with the normal infantry, which are your main warriors. They are the most on the battlefield, and they cover your archers and army, which you will have available at the moment. Now let's take a look at what's going on in our city. We have unlocked a new land expansion. It waits for our approval to get it done. Now we've built the barracks, and we will now dive into them just to check what's going on in there. Now, as we can see, those are our barracks. It shows that we have no troops in it. Now we put our first units into production, and you can also check information about them, which will squad size, range of attack, damage, movement speed, hit rate, hit points, everything. Now on the info you see the culture bonus that you can do. Culture bonus for military structures give less time to create them, to produce them. And then we can always check an upgrade and check how the upcoming era's building and troops look like. And there's our main screen of production. So now while our troops are training, we get on to the land expansion, and now we have more land to build our farms, houses, and everything we got. So let's get on to the quests. Now, this provided us with a 2 research point. Now, Caesar is stalking us and showing us the road through ages and giving us some hints. At first, if you first play this game, you will not notice, but Cleopatra is here for a reason, and Caesar, I think mostly he's here for a reason because he's on the main logo of this game. But anyway, let's get into the game again. So we finished the troops, and there we go, putting up a new production. There we go, a new production. Later on you will be able to unlock productions which will require you, when you put them, it will require you 2 hours, for example, to complete, which is very good because you will get a lot of food and you don't have to, like, every 3 minutes refill the production. So it's just at the start of the game. We will soon get into it. Now, Harold is encouraging us to scout more lands. Now, yes, on the main map, in order to open up new lands, you have to scout them first. Must say that in order to advance on the world map, you don't need to advance era, you can fight battles from future eras if you want to. Now I'd like to say thanks for watching, subscribe for part 2, and we will go through slowly through all the ages available in this amazing game, and I will tell you more about it. Now on this channel, as I said before, we'll have two types of videos. One will be like a complete new account, we're starting together, we're going through it, and the other one will be from a high-end era where I will show you Alliance treasure hunt battles, how to complete them without many losses and easy way and everything, and I will show you many tips, hints and tricks about world wonders and everything else we will talk about in depth in the future. If you like the content, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the part 2 and on my future videos.